So somebody says, Scott, why aren't you on your first channel? Y'all, I'll be telling y'all, my first channel, it does what it do. If I say anything that you two don't agree with on my first channel, I'll be getting shadow banned. If you know, you know. On this channel, I am free to say anything. So first thing first, Snoop Dogg was accused of throwing shots at Cardi B. I'll be honest, after listening to the interview, it didn't come off that way to me. He was asked a question, he answered it, and then a few other people flipped what he said. Now here college kids said, Snoop Dogg doesn't want Cardi B and Megan WAP influencing young girls.
It's too fashionable. When that is secrecy, that should be a woman's, that's like your pride and possession. That's your jewel of the now. That's what you should hold on to. That should be a possession that no one gets to know about until they know about it.
So I would imagine you have conversations like this with your daughter.
But my daughter is from a different era, though. She's from this era, so she may be doing the WAP, you know what I'm saying, a part of the WAP, and I can't be mad at her because it's her generation, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like the things that I would rather see, you know, because I'm an older man. Mm-hmm. Now, when I was young, 21, 22, I may have been with the movement. I probably would have been on a remix. But as an older man, it's like, I love it that they're expressing themselves and they doing their thing. I just don't want it that fashionable to where young girls feel like they can express themselves like that without even knowing that that is a jewel that they hold on to until the right person comes around.
So again, I don't feel as if Snoop Dogg was being shady towards her if he was throwing shots. I honestly do just feel like he was answering the question. The reason it got flipped is because of this question right here.
To Snoop saying Cardi should slow down when discussing her privates.
Who said that?
Snoop Dogg.
Now, Snoop's biggest concern was it influencing the younger woman, which we can talk about that later, but the person asking the question came off as if Snoop was really concerned about Cardi's B vagina. She worded it like Snoop Dogg was trying to put a stop to Cardi's B voice in her vagina and her expressing herself.
I don't get in female business, so I'ma just stay at that. Like, I hate when men do that. As rappers, we talk about the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. We should be able to talk about our WAPs if we want.
So basically the questionnaire she baited, we should be able to talk about our WAPs if we want, as if Snoop Dogg said, hey, don't talk about y'all coochie. So real question here is, what's with the don't influence the youth? We don't want the young ladies to hear or see mess like this. And what's with the a woman should act this certain way. Nothing more, nothing less. And I hear both men and women talking about this and talking like this. I'm telling y'all, it's deeply rooted. It's deeper than save your virginity, get married. It goes way back to when we were whipped, raped, and everything above. When we as a whole broke away from slavery. And I don't mean to get too deep, but when the black woman got the white man hands from around her neck, it was her husband inflicting the pain he once endured. And even after slavery, women were still slaves. They couldn't work, learn, or vote, plus more. And now it's 2020. And the queens of this generation is doing everything they was forbidden to do. Mechanics, police officers, doctors, opening up their own restaurants, hairdressers, you name it, is there. And most importantly, we have our own voices. From speaking when only spoken to speaking whenever we want to. Hundreds of years later, and the world is still in shock. The world is not used to women rights, so whether it's good talk or bad talk, the world is always going to be upset. It is what it is.
I love Snoop, man.